Surah 73. Surat Al Muzzammil, the enwrapped. In the name of Allah, the merciful, the compassionate, O thou enwrapped one, rise up at night, save a little, half of it, or shorten it somewhat, or increase it, and prepare carefully the lesson, for we are going to cast on thee a weighty discourse. Verily, the early part of the night is the best for getting a strong impression and a just word. During the day thou hast indeed long hours of toil, so commemorate the name of thy Lord, and devote thyself to him with complete devotion, Lord of the East and of the West. There is no other deity save him, so take him as thy guardian, and be patient under what they are saying, and make a graceful withdrawal from them. Leave me alone with those comfortably living fellows who count the message false, and bear with them for a little. Truly right here with us are fetters and fire, and food that chokes, and painful torment, for a day when the earth and the mountains will be quaking. Indeed, the mountains will be soft sand heaps. Truly, we have sent unto you a messenger, a witness against you, just as we sent a messenger to Pharaoh. But Pharaoh opposed the messenger, and we took painful hold on him. So how will ye, if ye disbelieve, protect yourselves on a day which will make the children gray-headed, by which the heavens will rent asunder, of which the promise will be fulfilled? Lo, this message is a reminder, so let whosoever wills take a path to his Lord. Truly thy Lord well knows that thou dost rise for prayer almost 2/3 of the night, or a half, or a third thereof, as also do a group of those with thee. Allah measures the night and the day. He knows that you do not keep count of it, so he has relented towards you. So recite as much of the Koran as is easy. He knows that some among you will be sick, and others will be going around in the land seeking Allah's bounty, and others fighting in the way of Allah. So recite as much thereof as is easy, and observe prayers, and pay the legal alms, and lend Allah a goodly loan. Whatever good ye send forth for yourselves, you will find again with Allah. And that is a good, indeed a very great reward, and next Allah's forgiveness. Truly Allah is forgiving, compassionate. So there's great importance for extra prayers in the middle of the night, and the gray-headed could be illnesses and the chemicals that we're developing and exposing ourselves to. Certainly things are coming on people before adolescence that would have never came upon them were it not for certain pollutions of our environments. And that means our homes and our food too. But see, he delivered the message, and he's supposed to just let them be. People say, oh, well, I don't believe in this, it's not true, and all this other stuff. It's like, was this changed when he became head of state? Was this like, well, people didn't believe in him? Jews and all sorts of people didn't. And I forgot, with the first one of this type, which is thought to be paired with the other, wa rabbika fakabberu. And if you take verse 3 and the first letter, and you say them backwards, you get the same. And in this one, we'd say self-defense. But when we say fighting, we don't mean, okay. Vigil, the comfort, the hills, witness against you. Yeah, the cause of God. There is a huge difference between fighting in the cause of God and merely in the name of God. There are certain rules to follow, which, if you look into it, you're going to find out that both the first verse in the Quran that brings up this subject, this aspect of jihad, and the first verse learned, that alone is going to refute this idea that people were just fighting because other people disbelieved. And the conditions laid forth, without going into any further conditions of Islamic warfare, that pretty much eliminates all approval of war. But just as, you know, if they don't have your system of judgment, how can you expect them to have the ethics of war, too? So, yeah, some people are saying, oh, he's inciting things. It's like, no, pay attention. I am saying that virtually all wars are wrong based on these criteria. You know, we don't blame people fighting in self-defense because that's obviously what was going on. But, you know, fighting in God's way is a lot more meritorious than just killing in the name of.